Hey everybody, I'm Josh Skinner for withjosh.com. With me is a special guest. Who is it?
It's GloZell!
Hey GloZell, welcome back to With Josh. It has been 2 years. 2 years since we, 2 years almost to the day.
Yeah, where
it was
you
my
been?
birthday.
Where you been?
I've been all over the place. But I gotta go back to my roots, if you know what I'm saying.
Right here.
Yeah, so GloZell, if people aren't familiar with you, I'm gonna do a quick recap of you. You have over 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. You're a YouTube sensation. You've been featured on Perez Hilton, on Good Morning America. You have like 150,000 Twitter followers, and this is the number that's staggering to me. GloZell has over 191 million views. Up 1 million views from yesterday. I was checking.
What's wrong with these people?
I'm on top of it. But how much of what we see on YouTube is actually you? I mean, do you think is there some of it like a kind of a character, or you just really like that all the time?
I am like that all the time. GloZell is like a lot. So it's hard. That's a hard. It's not a hard question. It's just that sometimes I'm quiet. You know, I'm not. I don't walk out.
You're not on all the time.
Yeah, I'm not on all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So that some of it is an exaggerated version of myself. But
You kind of became famous because you love Jay Leno. Like you had. GloZell.
I was trying not to mention Jay Leno,
well, see,
but
my job as a host is to bring up the past.
did you see
Yeah.
how I said just in line, you know, to see a show? But he okay.
Okay. Do you now? Jay Leno's back. I mean, the last time I talked to you, Conan O'Brien was failing on NBC.
Wow.
And you called it.
I don't know why they did not listen to me. I was just like, oh well.
Have you been back since Jay's been back?
I'm not allowed to go back.
You're still banned.
I'm banned from the.
She's still
No,
banned.
I'm banned
Jay,
from
what's
the
up with
play.
that? We should tweet Jay later and be like, what's up with that? Why is she banned?
Actually, it turned out to be a good thing because I'll just still be sitting there. So
Okay.
I still love the Tonight Show and Jay Leno 1,000 times. But you don't have to tweet him because I don't have to. I don't have to
Ooh,
go
it
back
sounds like
there.
you're talking like about an ex-boyfriend. You're like suddenly you're like, you know what? I don't go there.
I
That is
can't
my
go there.
past.
I can't. It is, and
It may be
and
who
I'm stronger
I am.
now.
Yes,
and
recently went back to the news, like back in the media, with your cinnamon challenge.
yes.
Oh, as of today, you have over 14 million hits. What was that like? That
Terrible.
experience.
Oh,
You did use real cinnamon.
Yeah, the cinnamon.
Yeah.
Was that? What was that like? That was 3 weeks of burning in the eyes, nose, throat, and mouth. I was hallucinating. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, this is some foolishness. But
Was it worth it though? To see 14 million views.
here's the thing.
This is getting good.
When you say, was it worth it? I don't want to encourage people to do that because somebody's going to die. If they haven't already, someone's going to die.
Death
But-
by cinnamon.
Yes, but people would love to. It's been on television every day since.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones that I didn't think anybody was going to look at because I'm like, it's cinnamon. This is stupid, but you know.
Ice and salt video challenge you did. I just watched that today.
Yeah, I burned my skin off. But here's the thing. It's ice and cinnamon. I mean, ice and cinnamon. Ice and salt.
Right.
Don't you have ice and salt? Everybody has ice and salt. Haven't you had some drink that had some salt in it?
Well, that's
And
called a
so
margarita, and that's my favorite.
Well, I see he's an alcoholic, clearly, but
Triple A meeting,
yeah,
Kesha.
you have to go to my.
A.
I'm talking about like a B8 juice that has like sodium in it, and then they have ice. Like you've had drinks that had.
Yeah, so you're basically, why doesn't it burn my throat and my organs?
I didn't think it was gonna do squat, so I was like, oh, maybe it just makes it colder. Oh, well, I mean, it's been months, and the skin is starting to grow back. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It's starting to grow back.
It looks like you've been beaten. Okay, so when you look at
So
stuff like this...
I did the Chris Brown.
Did you just say you were Chris Brown to yourself?
I did. I did. The ice Chris Brown.
That's going to be the name of this. Like, GloZell says she's Chris Brown. Look at her scars.
Yes.
No, but when you look at it, and you're dealing with the aftermath, do you ever think, wow, that wasn't worth it?
Well, if it stopped people from doing it, but here's the thing, it doesn't. People are like, look at mine. I'm like, you don't need the skin off. Not there. Gone.
What has this Hollywood experience been? Did you think that you would be at a different place from
Oh,
our
yeah.
last interview? Like 2 years ago, we were talking
yeah.
about, Perez
Here we
Hilton.
go. Here we go. He gonna bring up the past, slap it in my face.
You were talking with Perez Hilton.
Who I think. Thank you. I just want to let me just go ahead and say this. Mr. Perez Hilton says, we had a meeting at his house. I'm sitting in his house. Do you know the brother never came out. We're in the house.
We're like out of a room?
Yeah, I guess he was in the room. And so I just filmed, there's a room, like, oh, this is Perez Hilton's room. And I just filmed the room and no, like...
So you came to a meeting and he never showed up, but he was in the house.
I think he was in the house. Everybody knew I was coming. They opened the door. His mother was there, blah, blah. And I still to this day, I don't know what happened.
How long were you there?
I guess 20, 30 minutes.
And then how did you leave?
We went right out the door.
Do you ever feel like you have to top the next video? Like your brain is racking and you're just thinking, oh, I have 1,300 videos. What's next? Do you ever, or do you just go with how you feel?
Yeah, you just go out because you never know what's gonna hit. I'm telling you, I would have never thought that my push-up bra over 17 million. I wouldn't have thought that one. I wouldn't have thought Kesha that went into millions. I would have
That's my favorite.
I would have never thought because you know. In fact, that was on another channel because I'm like, nobody's gonna watch this. But I just don't understand what is this child talking about. And then I went from that to talking about music because people are like, oh, talk about this song. Like I'm talking about it because I don't understand. I don't understand what y'all talking about. You know, so and that developed into that.
Being in Hollywood, we have to constantly reinvent ourselves. And let's say 5 years from now, how do you want to reinvent yourself and what do you want your legacy to be?
Well, I've been the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So I don't see myself all of a sudden being some serious person. If you ask my kindergarten teacher what was GloZell like, they'll say the same thing. My mom, you know, the same thing. I have an auntie who's like, when are you going to ever grow up? When are you going to ever grow up? She's been asking me that.
But why do you have to grow up?
That's what I don't understand. That's why I'm good with the younger ones. I see how they relate to me. You know, I relate to them.
Well, then, ideally, where do you
they
want
just
your
want
career
to play.
to be? Where do you want your career to be in 5 years? Let's go.
I would just like, this is what my ultimate dream is to have enough money or however it comes that I could just be at a spa 24 hours a day. Nobody has to talk to me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, get colonics and drink my coconut water, and I'm gonna hum and meditate. I'll keep talking. That's the problem.
If you want more information, just look below. GloZell, thank you so much, and do your over and out, and I think that's...
Over and out.